YouTube, I am back. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. You will be seeing this New Year's Eve 2026, but I'm recording on 2025. Honestly, I think we were in the complete right mindset of the last run. We didn't knock anything off of the spreadsheet, you know. Do I have the spreadsheet? You know, I guess it's one the last time for the year. Here's the spreadsheet right now. I'm still lacking the two things, but one's a boss relic, so, you know, I can't really do a lot about it. And the other thing is, I mean, to be fair, every time the relics are just chance, right? I may or may not see the relic, except for my starting relic, which I know I will see. But all we need to do right now is just play some good Peglin. That's all I want to do. As long as we're playing good Peglin, eventually we'll find the relic and we'll win the run on top of it. Alright, we're playing the Spin Venter. Funnily enough, I would say the Spin Venter with Super Boots is... Well, I let the Discord know it's a secret Peglin. Alright, I'll let Discord know. Oh my god. Discord... I'll put it in the notifications for you as well. Secret Peglin occurring. Winky face. There you go. There you go. Oh my god, my Discord has just crashed. It was not meant to be. But anyway, as I'll say, normally I like to grab some healing, but the Spin Venter kind of has their own means of healing, aka they have green slime. So I'm not sure I necessarily need the Super Boots. Eye of the Turtle is very interesting, but do I need that as well? Yeah, I sent it again. And then Frogger Amulet is the final one, but the Frogger Amulet is like, it's kind of healing. I mean, to be fair, these kind of do similar things. This is a bit of like additional support. But one thing about the Frogger Amulet is it'll give me more max health, which is often what I need in the end game to survive the mines. It kind of gives me a heal. And also, it will never get better than it is now. It's literally the perfect time to take this, right? So, you know what? Let's start with a Froggo. Yes, here's Christmas as well. I got a selection box, which was, you know, very generous to my family to give me a selection box. And by selection box, it is, you know, a box full of chocolate that you get at Christmas. Mine had a Freddo in it, and honestly, I couldn't help but think, you know, times must be tough if Freddos are in the selection boxes nowadays. Freddos, I remember as a child, they were like 10 pence as a chocolate, you know, it's basically a one-bite chocolate. One bite done. And now they're making their way into selection boxes. Like, I remember the selection boxes having, you know, full-size chocolate bars in them. Time to confirm if Froggo is good or bad. I mean, I think Froggo is fine, is what I would say is just my estimation of it. I would have preferred to have something that gave me an offensive edge, but... Right, who are we fighting, sorry? The Slime. So we just need a ton of damage. Actually, I will also say the Slime Lord is probably our worst fight, because he's kind of like the counter to the Slime build, and I think the Slime build is like this character's main strong build. It's gonna be like a cold day in hell when I take you again, Necromancer. Is this how we want to bring out the new year? Do we want to take it out with a Necromancer? I really don't want to. Selection boxes for people with Alzheimer's, so they put ancient chocolate types in. Honestly, oh my god, this is like actually showing my age. I feel like Froggo is like a new gen chocolate, but I guess it isn't. Like when I think of like ancient chocolates, I'm like thinking of Marathon and stuff, which is now Snickers, right? And I'm thinking more like Maltesers and stuff like that. Curly Whirlies, maybe. And then I guess, again, for other new-gen chocolates, because when I was younger, you wouldn't get American chocolates over here. So I'd say things like Hershey's as well, and Reese's. By the way, American chocolate's vile. Americans, you have to sort out your chocolate. And what's worse is you had the gall to buy Cadbury's, and you're slowly making Cadbury's worse as well. If you weren't, like, you know, happy with messing up your own country's chocolate, you're now ruining other countries on a completely different continent. And all I can ask is, can you please stop? In fact, chocolate's also been in the news in this country quite a lot recently because there are a few products, and because I can't remember exactly who they are, and I don't want to commit libel on Christmas Eve, I won't say who they are, but there were a couple of chocolate companies where their product has been told that they have to sell it as not chocolate anymore because it has so little chocolate in it. They legally can't be counted as a chocolate anymore. So they call it like chocolate-like or something like that now. Which again is pretty depressing. Think about the mocha beans, but you know if it's international. I mean, I've heard of it, but I wouldn't say it was commonplace in this country, so. Wow, that's an insane roll. Holy damage. Oh, assemble. I mean, actually, it's the assemble piece I think I would want right now. Because against... Actually, I kind of want both of these. I'll try assemble. Wait, do I want assemble? I'll try assemble. By Froggo... In fact, I've actually learned about Froggo here. I assume the assemble will count as 5 different pieces. So it's actually a synergy with Froggo. It won't instantly morph together and not count towards Froggo. But I actually don't know the synergy, so we'll figure it out. Should we commonplace anyway? They're not good. Yeah, I was thinking when you said mocha, I think I was mixing it up with matcha, which is like, you know, the coffee substitute, which is more of a East Asian thing. But it's different. Secret Peglin, they've heard the calls. Gondor needs aid. Okay, that's insane. Sadly, I'm going to refresh the board. Oh! Okay, never mind. I'm going to refresh the board, so the bomb's going to be really awkward to get anyway. I'm going to try and get the bomb on the right side with a skill shot. I missed. Oh well. As long as I kill the bat on top of this, I'll treat it as a success. I do take 9. I actually missed the shot anyway, so even if it made it, it wouldn't have actually worked. I think I'm just gonna have to accept taking 6 here. There's not like a great skill shot for me. Mocha beans is dark chocolate shaped like coffee beans, and they've been sold forever to some old people. They think they like them and bring them to parties. Yeah, I've not really heard of that. I don't know what the equivalent is really in this country, actually, of like I really like old-timey chocolate like that. I'm trying to remember what they're called now. There was some mints called, like, I think they're called evergreen mints, which I would say is like an old person's candy, kind of. Like, I feel like certainly my grandmother would have some in her house, like, all times. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I fucking like them. I dig them. They're really good. I don't regret them being in the house. But they're not like a mint imperial type thing. They're kind of like, they're almost chewy, but like a really hard chewy. I've never ever seen them in a shop before, but all I know is my grandma sources them from somewhere. Because she always has them. Oh, I tell you what might be, you can get like mint chocolates. Not like after 8s, but like you can actually just get like mint. I don't know what they're called now, but like mint chocolate like snap type things. I would say that's kind of like an old-timey chocolate. It's again one of those chocolates where it's like I can't think of ever seeing it in a shop ever, but I can definitely remember seeing it at my grandmother's. Alright, we need piercing, but like desperately. It costs like €8 for 150 grams. 2 currencies I can't exactly get on board with, but I think I know roughly the exchange rate into pounds and imperial weights. Yeah, after 8s are pretty solid. I didn't really mean after 8s when I was saying it as well. Like, there's something like after 8s, but they're like a thicker one. Oh no, after 8s, they kind of slap. Snipes the bomb. Very nice. Okay, I need this refresh desperately. Let me just clear a path towards it. You run around the house to chase the cat. Yeah, we've had a real gifting spree, in fact. I think I refresh here. As painful as this is, because I know it's going to hit me. Okay, it's worked out okay. I think I'll do 44 here. Happy New York. Happy New York to you as well. I'll do it. Froggo me. I think this is the wrong choice, but I want to have a little bit more joy in my life. Before we bring in the new year. You have a New Jersey type of guy. If you've not heard, New Jersey was last year. This year we celebrate New York. And then next year, I believe, is New Queensland. And then the year after that, it may be Fallout New Vegas. We'll see. Alright, well, this is the worst fucking fight I could have asked for. We'll just try and one-shot the front guy, please. Perfect, we've one-shot the front guy. Ideally, I'd like to one-shot the second guy this turn, but I don't think that is going to come to fruition since this orb is a 1-2 and I can't hit the crit. Would have liked the refresh, though, and not just to snipe the gap. Oh, okay, we need to get this refresh excavated. Okay, that's actually better than excavating. I hit it. If I can kill the guy in front of me before he gets another turn again, I think we're in an okay spot. Again, missing the refresh there feels fairly brutal. 2-4 versus 2-3. I'm going to take the 2-3. I know it's kind of stupid, but I'm not hitting the crit, and I feel like I would want a bigger orb. Dude, it's actually pretty brutal. Okay, it is what it is. Might as well farm a bit of gold. He's going to shoot me. Accept it. Right. I would love to kill him before he shoots me again. That's okay. It's not a good battle, but it's an okay battle. Yeah, not having squirrels on the last shot's pretty nice. We definitely take safety net, and we're going to have to recover here. Because obviously my health is not good right now. Rub-Orb, we're not about that lifestyle. That was the 2025 me. The 2026 me doesn't take the Rub-Orb anymore. I've realized what negative influences it has on my run. Much of which I think is a mental thing, but I want to look after my mental health. Speaking of wanting to look after my mental health, can we get rid of this fight, please? You still in 2025? Yeah. And I want to bring in 2026 like I mean to, you know, continue it. I'm trying to save the bombs here and just get a bit more money. Alright. Just hateful. No, I realize why I don't like it. And by don't like it, I mean I don't think it's a good take. I actually do quite like it. I vocalized my thoughts on it. I've run the simulations, and I do appreciate there are situations where it is good, but that is not every single situation. In fact, it's actually less than half the situations. Game, please. Thank you. If you get projectile piercing of some variety, it's takeable. I'm actually going to take this. I don't have a refresh tech yet, and I treat it as a refresh tech. Also, it gave me 3 health. So I think the Frogger lets me go a bit wider than I Otherwise, could do. A good slime is obviously good if I get slime build, but obviously right now, I'm not on slime build. But we do have a bit of slime in the sack. Just not a lot. Puppet is defensive, but it's not that handy. I won't complain though. It will probably like help me a little bit. Bombs, please. Oh, sorry, when he said you're just hateful, that's the Rubob that was speaking to me. Who recently has followed and now had a gifted sub. So one of my subscribers is the Rubob. Not biased at all, by the way. No conflict of interest here. Okay, let me do a bit of scaling. Let me refresh the board. Let me try and beat up the tree stump. Thank you for gifting me a sub. Yeah, we had a real spree earlier. Oh my god, I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Well, I guess not, but I might as well have got hit. Let me just hit the refresh. We're doing 75 damage here. Alright, this is going to be real brutal. Refresh me. And give me the gold. Okay, we have enough for a heal and an upgrade. Let me take you to max level. I could do the healing event. Rubob's favorite orb as well as the Ouroboros, apparently. The lore, the rich, complicated lore of the Rubob. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna die, but I think my build's actually quite... I say it's good, it's okay. I just can't mitigate all this damage that's coming my way. We'll see, though. I'll try and fight for it. Also, I've had terrible 2 fights in a row. Alright, the bomb gets a kill on the bat. I can just get the refresh, but it's actually pretty tight. That's fine. It was worth the refresh. The killer spider was about to shoot me. Hopefully the bat goes down this turn. I can't kill the spider anyway, so I'm going to take 2 at the very least. And thankfully, I have enough time to do this. So we're in a very precarious spot, especially since the puppet's going to trigger on one of these slime swings, if you know what I mean. Like, it's going to trigger on a 2 damage hit. I think odds are we die here. It's not impossible that I win this. It's just improbable. It probably would have taken something like this, though, to get me there. Get a bit of scaling. I have to use you for damage. Next shot, I have to hit the refresh. And actually, as it's sliming the board, good slime is triggering, which is quite funny. The synergy we didn't really realize was going to happen. Like always, this is the bottom of the sack. And I need to hit the refresh very soon, because I'm going to be in a really bad spot otherwise. I'll just take it. Alright, I get Vord. Give me the crit. And if this doesn't kill, we're dead. Okay, we're going to lose, but it was actually a really good attempt. It was honestly like the thing I always say. If I don't get attack at the beginning, it's just so hard. And I didn't get offered one piercing orb, so I just took too much damage on the fights. If I didn't get the triple plant fight, maybe there was a chance. Like, if I got the Minotaur bizarrely, it would go so much better. Now, this is an interesting start. Big Fish or Grubby Gloves? We're playing base Peglin, so we do have access to some big stuff, including Matryoshka. You know what? We've seen Grubby Gloves a lot. I know we say, like, we should play good Peglin right now, but I don't think there's a huge difference between these two right now as this character. And I've not really seen the Big Fish with this character as much as some of the other ones. So I think I'll try Big Fish. It means as well my Horrible does something. 1 damage admittedly, but it does something. That might be the difference between me winning and losing. Also, in situations like this where I don't necessarily want to sandbag just yet, but I want to do like a little bit of sandbagging, it can be pretty good. By the way, this fight normally is quite easy. Only 1 bomb has been generated, which is really, really, like, slim pickings. Alright, fortunately I can hit the bomb on this turn because I want to hit the bomb on this turn. Do I think I can hit 3 pegs here? Yes. Nice. I'll try and leave that refresh there. A very nice position for it. We're probably going to take a hit here. But I don't think this was our fault. I think we played this about as well as we could have done. It's just like the cards fell really poorly for us. I've got Horrible Terrible as well. I think either way we're going to be in like a tricky spot here. Like, I'm not sure the Pebble would have killed. I'll try and set up a Dagob kill. Come on, Dagob. It's not bad. Dude, I've lost like 20 of my health already. In fairness, if I took the poison, we'd be in such a better position. I like Potion Ball a lot defensively, and it's the first fight, but I am a bit concerned about my offense right now. I'll try it, but I think it might be the wrong play. I think we possibly should just grab an Inferno or something just to do some more damage. We'll see. That's a huge shot from the Horror Ball. Deals with one of the spiders before it hits me. And just saves me with a little bit of health. Alright, that's the complete opposite now. If I'd actually got some kills, another kill there, I'd almost forgive myself for the first fight, because this one can be a bit tricky. Gold, please. Okay, you're piercing, but you're not the piercing I desire. I think we have to take an Ice Circle here, because I just need piercing. Like, the game is so much harder without it. I know it's not, like, the best piercing, but at the start of my life in Peglin, when I first played it, it was probably my favourite orb. Then again, the Paladin didn't exist then. And the Sphere. We'll definitely take a refresh perspective here for some more scaling. And I would like to go for this Elite. And also, I actually think we want to take as many battles as we can right now. We just want money. My Piercing Orb is at the bottom of the sack. And they have generated a blue slime, which is going to stop me from killing the other plant guy before He shoots me. I tried to, like, angle it to get another bomb, maybe, but we miss it. I just need to make sure I hit another bomb here, so I'm not fucking around. Okay, that saves me 9 damage this turn. And we kind of want a sandbag. I actually don't know what the best sandbag tool is right now. It might not be you now that I think about it. You, though, are a pretty good sandbagging tool. Okay, not bad. My sack, very wide, but I think I have to do this. If I see a big orb, I just have to take it. It literally was double damage for my horrible. Just wait till you see the whites of the bat's eyes. Alright, it's go time. One bomb's fine for now. It's not the bomb I would have liked, but it's fine for now. Now, one of the interesting things that this does is this can now target the top row because of the effect of big fish, kind of. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to damage them. Alright, this has not worked out the way I wanted to. We are spiraling a drain right now. Come on, give me the green slime, not the blue slime. I guess it's better than nothing. Alright, we're gonna get nibbled on a little bit. At least there's only one of the bats nibbling me. And we have blue slime for the hits. Oh, well, this is really bad. I thought I could hit the crit. Fuck! There we go. Got there eventually. I have to upgrade this. I'm sorry. Actually, I'll take the heal as well. I need more slime from that to stand a chance here. Just uncover the bombs. I have 2 piercing orbs. Where are they? 3rd and 2nd from last. Alright, we're gonna get shot. That's humongous. Saves me 6. Thanks for a lucky bounce. I should probably start clearing a path towards the refresh. I might need it. God, this ordering makes me sick. It's so bad. Like, all my interesting orbs are at the bottom of the sack. Okay, we have an elite coming up. I think I have to upgrade again. Let's take Potion Bolt to max level. If we get the Minotaur, we're probably going to die. I don't know who the dream is. I guess the green testicle's the dream. I wouldn't say you two are the dream, but there's a chance. I think you're better than the plant fight, at least right now for me. Need a crit. Okay, I think we fire Horrible. Refresh me. Okay. Crit me, please. Crit. You're really not working with me on this day, are you? Oh, now it's here. Just when I don't need it. Game, you're a sick fuck sometimes. Has anyone told you that? I just have to clear a path. It's gonna take some time, but I just have to do it. If you don't hit it now, we just lose. Alright, we've lost. There's a tiny chance. I need this to generate green slime, though. You've generated no slime, actually, which is remarkable, in fact. I don't think I've ever seen that before from Potion Bolt. Alright, don't take big fish. That's your first item. It's a bad choice. It leads you down the pathway of doom. I really like Fresh Bandana, but I think we just take +1/+0. It shows I didn't find a snowball. I mean, ironically, the issue in part was this fight on my previous run. I just took like 20 damage on this fight, which is not acceptable. I normally take no damage on this fight. But even then, I think I was losing the tree stump fight with +20 health. It was just classic Potion Bolt issues. It's completely worthless for 2 levels, and at level 3, it's just like, it has the chance to still cook you, which is not ideal. Alright, let's upgrade the sphere, a real orb. Potion Bolt's gold, but only after you're rich. I could kind of agree with that take. I think I attack the top row here, because the other spider's not going to move up, and this guy's going to shoot me again. So I'll try and kill you with Sphere Tech. To the top 3 orbs. Now I'm not sure we're cooking anymore with the takes. It's definitely not top 3 for me. I think it would be top... I don't even know. I'm actually not even confident I'd put it top 25. Top half, definitely. Top third, probably, but I don't think I'd put it in top quarter, but I haven't really run through the numbers yet. The All Potion Bolt was definitely in, like, the top 10 orbs of the game. My top 3 orbs of 2025. I think the top would have to be a scaler. Like, I'm thinking of something like Abrasion, or whatever it's called, the one that gives you a must circle for every X pegs you hit. That's just actually insane on the character that it's on. I am fighting the slime, so it would be crazy to go for a Bramble here. I'm actually going to take it. The rare Bramble take. It's been a hot minute since I've done this as well. Nosabatu is also probably a top 3 orb. Okay, we'll see about this. It's the worst fight for the Brad Ball. Oh, and the one that flips, I forgot what it's called now. Is it called like the Spin Orb or the Spin Doctor Orb? That orb, I'm convinced, I think I've only ever taken it one time. I'm convinced it's like actually grossly OP. But it's rare, so it kind of balances itself out. I hate this refresh position. I get caught like this every single time. I try and make it like a skill shot to hit it, but it just never works. Top 3 is Rubber, Tier 3, Tier 2, and then Ball Tier 3. I don't agree. What I would say is, if you made me do a list of the best single target damage orbs in the game, the Rub Orb would do considerably better. The problem is, I think that's like one of the worst categories of orbs in the game. Only above like the Necromancer, effectively. Okay, we get out. It's not a bad battle for us. Heal upgrade. I think I'll take the Sphere to level 3 now. I don't see the vision. No, I do see the vision. I should take Peg back here. Actually, we actively don't want Duplication Potion anyway, because we are the Paladin. And I don't know if you can get this as the first event, if you get something like Overwhelmer as your first relic, there is a world where you can take Rub Orb as like your first orb, because you can do a disgusting amount of damage with it. But the problem is, like, it's what's worth more, 2,000 damage with the Rub Orb or 200 damage with the Sphere. For the most part, the 200 with the Sphere is better because you're going to hit like 4 or 5 people with it. The Rub Orb, you won't. Necromancer would be good if you came with the Resurrect because you always die with it. You know what? If the Rub Orb said you get the effect of the Sash, where it stops you dying once after you fire it, and let's say you can only do it one time, I still don't think it'd be takeable. That's how bad I think the Necromancer is. Anyway, we're going to copy the Sphere. The problem with the Necromancer is it needs an entire archetype around it, which doesn't really exist in the game right now. And if it did try to exist in the game, it would take about 5 or 6 relics for it to actually come good. And also, if it ever came good, it would be OP. So, like, the world is, like, completely against it. I don't think it's maybe the worst. It just is the worst. It relies on a situation that just won't ever occur. I really need some money here, Gabe. Well, I guess I'm just gonna make sure I get out without taking any more damage. Okay, I actually got the money. Right, this needs to get upgraded as well, because I think this is another pretty bad orbit level 1 and 2. Actually, the Bramble's a really good example of this. Like, Bramble versus Rub Orb, because when you get to level 3 in the Bramble, you get Overwhammer effect. And despite this, I think the Rub Orb is better than the Bramble. Because the Rub Orb can actually do a disgusting amount of damage. It's just you need something else with it for it to work. Kind of the same with the Bramble, to be fair. You need something else with it. Like, you need a bit of piercing on it for it to really work. But, like, if, like, either came with piercing, I would, like, rate that one over the other one. I don't think I agreed this. Go right. Also, by the way, if the Rub Orb said it comes with Overwhammer effect, I would rate it a lot higher, because it actually can put out enough damage for that effect to be meaningful. 80 damage, please, sir. Thank you. Fuck, I'm talking the wrong enemy. What am I doing? I'm gonna take nothing. I forgot I'm the Paladin. was a nice clean kill on that bat, though. He never saw it coming, because I didn't. Sure, I'll bramble the bat. Collectible damage is your other favorite one. Which one's collectible damage again? Oh, is that the red bomb generator? Yeah, red bomb orb. A potential, again, late 2025 hot take. I agree with you. I think that orb is underrated. By me. Mainly because every time I take it, I lose. But I'm convinced there's a really strong red bomb build in the game that isn't disgustingly hard to make viable. It's just like if you're missing a piece, you just fall over. Which is a real pity, but... In fact, when we nearly beat the game with targeted explosive, I think that plus the red bomb build is actually, like, legitimate. It's real. I just happened to get, like, the awkward fight, which was the shredded wheat when I was doing it, which you don't really want with a single target build. And I think I had, like, a poor shot, but for that poor shot, we would only be looking for collusion detection, which I think has no good builds for it. This shouldn't be too bad. Famous last words. It's normally quite a good fight with Bramble. And with 3 refreshes, surely we're going to find the refresh. I would be a bit salty if I wasn't going to Bramble him in time, but I'm going to Bramble him in time as well, because I'll ensure I'm going to Bramble him in time. I'll pray for a refresh hit here. Okay, we got the refresh. That's your ass, basically. Get on with collectible damage, shock absorb, and recombobulate, and parallel boomverse. It's so fun. Yeah, I mean, the bomb build is just entertaining. It'll never not be entertaining just to blow up the entirety of the board. Please do 15 damage. Terrible. Okay, we're good. I have, at the end of 2025, avoided paying my tax. We are in the market for another orb, but I don't think these orbs are it. In fact, another 2 good examples of orbs which are like in a similar category to the rub orb, but I think maybe are worse. Electric Magnet and Swarp. Swarp does some really good, decent damage, but it's single target, so it's like kind of hard to justify. Electric Magnet also does some really good single target damage. It's kind of refresh tech. But it just doesn't quite do as much damage as the rub orb can do. So it's like, why would you take these over the rub orb? And also, you can't really take them until you get piercing anyway. I think we take nothing here. In fact, we heal. Yeah, we heal. Honestly, it has to be this, Knuckles. I know this is really fun, multi-ball is really entertaining, but I have a refresh enabler, and we'll end up being a Must Circle build, because we're playing the Paladin. There is, like, one build that isn't Must Circle related, but I would have had to have Betsy's Hedge already, for it to really be viable at this point. Look where the refreshes are right now. All 3 in a slightly awkward spot. Nice try, buddy. Take 50 damage from the postal service. This should be fine. It was. A bit closer than I thought it was going to be, but still. This should kill a tree stump. Then I'll get the refresh. I was about to say as I did it, do I actually want the refresh right now? It probably doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. This is fine. I don't think I need to overwhammer. I think I heal again and just save the money. We definitely want to go right here, so I'm not even going to greed it. Not a good opening shot. I think we just make sure we clear a path to the bombs here. We have some armor anyway to protect myself. We might get lucky still with the shot like I did. I think everything's murdered, right? Oh yeah, it's all gone. I tell you what, we've actually not taken the protect up since they changed it. They gave it a buff, so it triggers more often. I'm still not convinced it's that good, but let's try it. It's also not very good against the slime friend. I'm gonna greed. Come on, if you set the bombs off, we'd have got so much more money. Obviously, we'll take this because there's no downside. I'll try and open the chest. If the candle shows up, then obviously, like, big synergy. Holy shit, I just realized I'm at 20 subscribers right now. That's actually insane. Such a fantastic end to the year. Thank you for everyone's generosity earlier. For every 10 hit. I think it's not worth trying to trigger a postal service right now. Crit me, please. Alright, never mind. It's not that important. The bramble was more important than anything else. Just hold back the slime for another turn. Actually, let's go for the bomb. Alright, we'll have our cake and eat it then. More room for fantastic emotes. I actually need to look into that a bit more. Jokes aside. Because I don't actually well, I didn't have that many slots at one point, but even then I was still like, I think I still had one open. I also want to go back and fix the Alina of the Arena one because I think it's a really good emote. I'm really happy with the design of it, but it just doesn't translate into emote very nicely right now because it's a bit too... I drew the lines too thin, so I want to go over it. Like, I want to basically trace it, but thicker. And I'll think about putting something else into there. Come on, Horror Ball, you can do 97 damage. You can't, but... what if? Alright, not too bad. 200 subs, can you add a rub-up emote? Yes. If I get to 200 subs, I will put a rub-up emote into the game. In fact, how will I note this down? I'll note it on my phone. That's the best way for me to do this, because I do occasionally look at my phone note page. That seems like a fair exchange. At 200 subs, I will artistically... I spelled artistically wrong, but that's fine. Aristocracy is also fine. Artistically draw a rub-up emote. Parentheses, Twitch subs. Not YouTube. Because if that's the case, you'd already have it. Also, my autocorrect has turned into a rubbery emote, which that I might not have remembered in how many months' time it would take to get to this. Only if the 200 subs are attributable to the rub-up. I won't go that harsh. Anyway. With some excess money, let's take a level into this. In fact, let's put 2 levels into it. I'm feeling fruity. Oh, we have to take the Leaf. I was about to say we can take Matryoshka, but Leaf plus Knuckles is so disgusting. It's just the better play. It's kind of a shame because I probably would have used Matryoshka with it, but we obviously can't get it. We're fighting the Painter. That's not necessarily an issue right now. I do have to be careful because I'm like vaguely on the path of bomb build with enhanced gunpowder, but not too heavily. We probably don't want to be on that pathway anymore. Anyway, let's gain some armor. Which, as long as we hit refreshes as we're doing this, is also generating me now Buzz Circle. I will try and break the chandelier. Great success. Low key as well, I should consider ball lightning. It'd be really good now because I just want to hit all the pegs. Anything that hits all pegs on the board is fantastic. By the way, this is what Necromancer kind of needs as well for it to be viable. It needs more things like ball lightning because I think that's like its big synergy. Something that just hits every peg on the board. But the problem with that is that you're more likely to hit the refreshes as well. Like, I was thinking about it one day of what it would take for that to work. But you'd need like support for like a pegless build, I think, for it to be viable, the Necromancer. And I think that's really not healthy for the game if that ever came to pass. So I think it can't be viable, and it probably shouldn't be viable. Oh my god, I can't get out towards the right. That's really annoying. Let me knock this peg out. I think I'm going to go into hell with this as the result, but I'll take it. Scale me. Other builds that don't really come to fruition, by the way. Actually, this Repostal Service build, I always like theorize that this could be its own build, where you just gain enough armor that they hit you and die on you. There are a few problems with that build. Firstly, like, it requires so many pieces to set up that you might as well just do Must Circle instead and win that way. The second problem is you always lose to the wall then, which is never a healthy build if you can't beat one of the bosses on the second floor. And also, I say like it takes a few pieces to get it going. I think that there are better builds with fewer pieces to get going, which is more of like the downside of it. We have 7 Must Circle right now, by the way, which is pretty good. We'd actually obliterate the wall right now, I think. Don't fight the crit, please. Thank you. Right, my armor protects me. We need to avoid the crit like the plague. Probably in all the right places. Come on, bro. Just die. The cookie would be an insane get as well for us. Nice. Enjoy. I don't think I need the book club right now. I know, like, it theoretically works with a postal and pierce. Actually, no, never mind. I take it back. I think I maybe do need it. Piercing's so good. And actually, it can't hit the paintings. It's piercing, but can't hit paintings. Which is like, really good, right? Surely it's good. Also, it triggers this. Alright, change my mind. Let's do it. Let's take it. I'm not going to upgrade it immediately. I will take a risk of misnavigation because they only take 1 damage. I have enough money for the shop if these aren't good tiles for me. That's a great tile for me. We should remove right now because I have no means to, like, discard more. Rare? We should hit the crit this turn. I think, again, I'll try and generate a bit of armor. Alright, it's not a good shot from me. It was okay. We got 4 armor. I got a bit of scaling for this. Don't hit the crit, please. You swine. How did you bounce that way? Whatever. I don't get as much damage as I would like, but we get a bit more armor. They'll start killing themselves with this anyway as a backup plan. Oh, I tell you what, actually. I didn't really consider this. Repostal Service is really bad on the painter fight. Because it's going to kill the paintings when they start attacking me. Actually, no, that's fine. No, I take it back. It's actually fine. In fact, it might be good. Even. I'm just worried about the paintings, I said, killing themselves on me. But at that point, I probably want the paintings to die anyway. So, it's probably no harm, no foul. $11-3. Don't mind if I do. No. No. Just go to the shop. I have 18 arms, so I should actually intentionally misnavigate if I'm skillful enough. It was not. It's fine. I did, still decent. I mean, it's you. Probably you as well. It's not Big Fish. It would actually be an insane run to get collusion detection, because I just don't think I need another relic now. I think we're actually just good. Yeah, you guys keep shooting me. See how that works out for you. I think I do fire this. Again, I just want to point out, the fight where you want piercing, all my piercing go up spot on the side. But it's fine, we can make this work. At least I got some scaling while I was waiting. Don't hit the crit, please. Thank you. You're not really ready to be fired yet. I mean, I guess I could do it over a pebble, but I don't expect you to trigger. No. Okay, that's fine. Now you, I would love to trigger. As in, like, I wanted you to go over the shield, kill the guy, and then hit the boss. But you're not. I should do this, I think. Round guard is going to pay for itself in a second. Fucking crit! Okay, I would love the relic that removes the crit off the board. It would go so crazy right now. Get hit. Dodge, dodge. And hopefully now I kill you. Well, maybe not on this shot, but I kill you fast enough that I feel good about things. I tell you what, though, it's not super clean. And I've managed to find the crit, so I'm not killing you this dirty either. Game, stop doing this. Okay, that's not terrible. We have some money in the back pocket. We don't grab a book club right now. We don't need it. It's you that needs to get a level. You are so good for me, but also so are you. Ah! I think I actually have to take the right thing over the left thing, even though it's so insanely good with my build. Oh my god. Why? It's one or two things that removes the crit off the board, but I can't risk getting the boss relic be the thing that removes the crit off the board. This is the only other one. This would, like, hit every peg on the board, which is obviously insane, but I think I just have to lean a bit more into bombs just to get the enhanced gunpowder to do it for me instead, to trigger the knuckles. I can't do it the other way around. It's simply not possible. It's the two best relics for this build offered against one another, which is, you know, it just is what it is. Now I really need to stop taking damage. I can't believe it. Well, I guess I can believe I started with the bramble. In fact, it's actually optimal to start with. It's fine. This is okay. Just need to hit a few refreshes, and then we're good to go. It'll remove the crits for me. So you've removed the crit. You would also remove the crit. So we should do this. What a weird spot to be in. I'm about to take so much damage here. I think I tried to kill you. Thankfully, I'm the paladin. Oh, interesting. If it's equal, the crit spawns. It doesn't really matter for that orb, but I didn't realize that was going to be the case. Okay, snap. I'm now going to try and sphere tech the chandeliers. That's so brutal. I didn't get the kill. It's moderately brutal. It's just really annoying, honestly. Okay, I generated enough armor to not take damage here, which is the optimal way of doing this. I think you die. We just need to heal. Well, I say that. This would also, again, be insane, but right now, I just need to survive. If I survive and get to the boss with, like, a reasonable amount of health, I think I'll beat them. Even with this being at level 2, the Renewed Vigor, whatever it's called, I think that's good enough. Okay, that's both good and bad. Interestingly as well, this doesn't... I just say undrawn. It doesn't change mid-shot. But it doesn't matter. 2 refreshes, please, sir. That's another scale. I'm like one more thing away from just breaking the game. I just need something to solve the defensive issue that I've got. Because, like, beyond my starting armor, I'm, like, quite weak, actually. Let's take another heal. I think I'll use this opportunity to take another upgrade. I'm going to take you, because it's defense that's my issue right now. You're interesting. I don't think you're worth it, Hero's Backpack. I think it's by far better to take the Ring of Pain. But it's an interesting idea. Froggo, a little bit late, buddy. But nice to see you. Okay, a battle was the dream. Scale me. But it doesn't matter right now. In fact, it's optimal. Plant boy, please die. Perfect. Well, help up, stuck. No, that's fine. No, you killed the painting, you swine. You killed all the paintings, you swines. Okay. We'll probably take a few more hits. I could do with making sure I get 25 gold here at the very minimum. Armor doesn't matter anymore. Just keep healing. I have 7 armor, but it's a bit risky this time because I will take 4 poison damage. Oh my god. Alright, but that probably wasn't worth. If I do a really clean elite here... And we did this quite okay last time. The funny enough, the elite that I struggled with more, I think is actually my best option. I just happened to, like, get a really awkward opening with them. But yeah, if we have a really clean elite here, I think we're actually in a decent position to kill the boss. But it is really just this armor situation right now I'm struggling with. And the fact that I'm not generating enough of it. Do I go for the kill here? I actually think I get Alba first. That might be fine. It is fine. But the cookie would be so insane if I found the cookie. I think healing is better than the protector, but I know I said I need armor, but... Okay, now are we cooking, though? I was going to say, the Recon Bombulator is really good. And it kind of is, because I think it'll be good eventually, but it's not very good for the fight I'm about to do. I think I take it still, though. To plan for beyond the boss. I take it. It's not terrible in this boss anyway. That's the optimal play. Cookie. Oh, it's a cookie! It's so good. It's so good. Please open the chest as well if you don't mind. Ah, oh, so close. Right. That's what we needed. This is the juice that I needed to turn this into a super drink. Because now hitting refreshes scales me and heals me. It gives me a bit of staying power. And also, while my armor... Sorry, when I start battles with armor, I can heal under it. I willed the cooking to existence. To be fair, I've seen so many relics this run. I was kind of due looking for a cookie, or finding the cookie. I'd also taken popping corn. Oh, that's... Oh, no, never mind. I got to scale off that. I was going to say it was pretty bad for not going to scale. Right, I need to kill these paintings fairly soon. So I'm going to start activating bombs. By the way, Bramble versus this guy's actually quite a good effect. Because he can't reset the paintings while Brambled. You're not even consider it either. Ring of Pain is like a bit risky here for me. Because of this. As it so happens, that's not too bad though. I kind of wanted that effect to occur. But yeah, while Bramble, this person like can't really do much to me. I mean, they can swing at me, but... Just keep getting those refreshes, we keep scaling. I don't have to look at this battle as, you know, I've got him to half health, because I'm actually exponentially scaling. So it's more my health that I need to look at if, whether or not I'm going to win a fight or not. And my health is looking pretty good, actually, right now. Again, I can Bramble this nerd. I should probably look at getting bombs activated. That's not ideal. Let me not use the armor here, because I actually don't really care. It's not bad. You can't really skip punch with this build. I mean, I would have potentially lost with it. You have to remember that with punch, I would have hit the crit almost certainly every single shot, so my scaling would have been irrelevant. Because I would have hit like the entirety of the board every single turn. I'm actually surprised this fight's gone as close as it has, is the only thing I'll say. Like, I've nearly lost this fight. If I knew this boss relic was going to be the one that removes my crit, then Refreshing Punch was the right choice, but I might have died. We can fight the Horrible. You're right, I probably could do. Honestly, I'm just discarding through the sack because to counter the poison, Round Guard's a really good counter for it because I don't take damage from the poison and it just slowly ticks down. So I was like intentionally discarding as quickly as I could. Anyway, I don't think I need to get another Book Orb. I think the one in my sack is more than enough. I really need to upgrade this. This was actually causing some grievances. Let's take the heal. Alright, I didn't get what I needed, but I could try Defresh Potion. I honestly don't think I do. This is going to annoy the Keeper because I know the Keeper loves Defresh Potion, but I think we don't take it because my refresh is scaling. I think it's worth more than the Morbid effect. I actually think we take nothing here. Sapper Sack is the closest thing that I take because I do have enough Well, it's ain't have enough. I've got a decent amount of healing, so I could probably get away with red bombs now, but it'd be a bit spicy considering I've got Recon Bombulator. And no other heal other than hitting refreshes. So I think I'd hit the 50. And also bearing in mind now, my new target is to aim for the shops. We're also fighting a guy that would have resisted bombs, so I'm feeling pretty happy about my life choices. If anything now, what I actually need more than anything is just either more discards or more removal. I need to get rid of some of the pebbles in my sack because they're not really offering anything. It's insane I only got one scale of this. It's been a really poor fight, this one, so far. But again, this is like where things like Ring of Pain come in to help me. It's just chipping everyone down so I don't just die here. I'll get like another chance to like recover. I'm gonna try and get you to give me enough armor that this was worthwhile and I can heal a bit more. I didn't, but it was a nice thought. And the longer the battle goes on, the better for me. Alright, not if that happens though. Let's heal. Do I take Ball Lightning? Let's take it. Froggo, I even forgot that I still had you. You're actually going to trigger. I'm not going to spend everything because I want to make sure that I've got a bit of money for the shop. I want to buy one relic. Namely collusion detection. This could hurt. See? Ow. Running a bit of a risk here, but I think I'll generate enough armor that this is worth. I did. And more to the point, I can try and generate more armor now. Okay, this feels really good now. Anytime I have something like this where people aren't shooting me at range, it's so nice. We'll take you to max level. I really want to go right here, so I'm not going to risk it. Need to clear the path to the right. It's actually essential. Weather Vane? Kind of irrelevant. Rubble goes hard, you're right. It's actually pretty... Well, I say it goes hard. It's good here, but I don't think it's exceptional because, again, it does have piercing, so... It'll do a disgusting amount of damage. It'll give me a decent amount of scaling, probably. But without piercing, like, it can't really push that damage forwards. I mean, and also, like, it's going to do a job that I've basically just put Ball Lightning in to do. I think Ball Lightning will do it better. That's my theory. One day we're going to hit a juicy renewed Vigor shot that's going to scale me out of control. We've not quite done it yet, but it's coming. By the way, good timing, Ball Lightning. Glad you are showing up just when I needed you most. Like the fucking Avatar. Alright, Ball Lightning, how much scaling are you going to give me? Not bad. Give me a bit of armor now, please. More scaling, more healing as well, don't forget. Have I only got up to plus 10? Feels wrong. Okay, so chest. I mean, to be fair, I have to go to a shop. I can't avoid it, but I would have liked 2 bites of the cherry of this. Won't say no to an apple. I'll try and open the next chest, I think. That's actually really good. I literally said to make up for Punch, I wanted to put some more bombs on my board. This will put some more bombs on my board. I'm actually going to have a crack at this. It's kind of foolish. I should probably just go right. I guess we can try the elite. Do I try the elite? I feel like the elite is just like an unnecessary risk right now. Because I don't really need another orb, right? Sorry, I don't need another relic to win this. What am I worried about? The ghost? Actually, the ghost is fine. Invisible fight's fine. It's Handsy McGee which would be the scary fight. Because it's always a bit weird, the Handsy McGee fight. We'd probably be okay. Upside down man? Yeah, Handsy McGee as I call him. But even then, I have a bit of protection from Ring of Pain because he will just like roll himself. Let's try it. By let's try it, I actually don't have a direct path. Okay, it's Jesus takes the wheel. I tried. I did create a path, it's my bad. I'll take 16 damage here. I think that is the safer option, because as I said, I don't think I need a relic. Well, there's no downside to taking this. The only relic that I need is the one that unlocks spreadsheet stuff, and the only way I can get that is to go to the shop. Yeah, the only way I have a crit on the board now is with my opening shot with the Bramble or any shot with the Protect Orb, but the Protect Orb does no damage and getting more refreshes is good for me, so it's actually an upside, bizarrely. Help, Orb stuck. This should be an insane fight for the renewed Vic Orb. That's my theory. Like, this should give me some real good scaling. Okay, fairly good scaling. He's gonna hit me, but that's okay. I took 20 damage, but we can recover that. More scalings, please. And now with 13 Must Circle, we're doing some good damage. I actually think we should do Bramble, because these guys do not like getting statuses put on them. They'll get double Brambled, which basically means he's not going to move for the rest of the game. Lightning was better than Rub-Orb. I agree. I don't need any of you. I actually don't know what I even want right now. I mean, getting rid of the Pebbles actually is probably what I want right now. You know what I want? If I generate Must Circle, generate armor. That's what I need. The special relic is an interesting idea. My hot take, I think, is this isn't actually that good for me. Yeah. Red bums become way scarier. It's not the boss that scares me, by the way, it's the actual fight. Can I guarantee avoid that? No, it's not guaranteed. It could be the next tile if I get really unlucky. The fight with a bunch of red bombs on it where they chain together could be really, really frightening for me. I think I run away. I think it's no harm, no foul. I think I could have won either way. But just in case I get the red bomb fight here, which I didn't get, that's comedy, baby. Oh my god, that's comedy, baby. Hang on a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to hear the swamp. Okay, I was hoping I would hear that like 20 times. I have 136 max health now. Turns out the Infernal Ingot was the right play. I just added whatever it was. It wasn't 20, but it was having any orbs in my sack got added together. Game, why are you like this? Also, Salt Shaker. Great timing, buddy. Well done. We should take Strange Brew, which actually is insane with my build. Other than that, let's remove an orb. Let's go run the Pebbles. We're not going to reload too often anymore. I think Stuff the Sling is semi-worthless. Insane Run. It's not the best run I've ever had, but it's pretty good. It's one of the better Brass Say Knuckle runs I've had. Now, this being said, I do have to uncover my entire board so I can see the refreshes. Go get rid of you, Big Orb. Oh, and all the bombs come back. Again, if I'd taken the red bomb relic for the bosses, this could have killed me. By the way, I have 16 Must Circle now. $17 Must Circle. There's really no reason to bramble you. But it's gonna happen, I think. Yep, he's brambled. More armor generation, please. By the way, where are all my refreshes? There's so many on the board. I can't hit any of them. Screw these guys. They're gonna die to bomb damage. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's a run of Peglin. That's certainly a run. It's another W, but sadly nothing goes into the spreadsheet. It was a really funny run. I did like the Froggo into duplicate everything play. That was an amusing ending. And yeah, I think we made some smart decisions there because it was really tempting to grab the punch, but definitely removing the crit off the board I think was the smart man's play. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye!